Lesson 7. What are your options? The world is all gates, all opportunities, strings of tension waiting to be struck. Ralph Waldo Emerson, American philosopher. Okay, let's say that you accept the fact that there's no security in the work world anymore. And that's, if it's going to be, it's up to me. Where do you go? What do you do? Let's take a look at your income options. Your income options. Option 1. A job. That's the trading time for money trap we talked about before. No matter what you earn, there's neither security nor freedom in having a job. Having a job means you are 2 words away from the street. You are fired. Zig Ziglar, one of the Americans' top sales motivators, once described the word job as just over broke. And in today's changing work world, the only for sure secure jobs are the few and the far between ones at the very top, or the millions of menial jobs at the very bottom. Option 2. Self-employment. Most people, fed up with being fired, will turn into self-employment in an effort to create more security in their work. However, as I pointed out earlier, the odds are stacked against you even for starting up the most modest of conventional small businesses, much less keeping it open and making it profitable. If you are one of the few who make it past the first couple of years, you've got a chance. But be realistic. You have less than 1% chance of making your business last 10 years or longer. Option 3. Buy a franchise. If you have a couple $100,000 to gamble, or a couple million for that matter, you can shift the self-employment odds in your favor by buying a franchise. But with only 33% of franchises showing a profit, do you really want to risk your life savings, or mortgage your home, or borrow from your parents and put them at risk? With only a 1 in 3 chance of succeeding, you can get better at odds than that at a carbs table in Las Vegas. Option 4. Investments. This is how the rich get rich and how Palm Beach socialities maintain their estates and pay their country club dues. Problem is, it takes a ton of cash to maintain even a modest retirement. $1 million ain't what it used to be. Do the math. With $1 million in CDs paying 5% interest, you've earned an annual income of $50,000 a year before taxes without ever touching the principal. After payroll and income taxes, that would leave you about $31,000 to spend on your $1 million investment. And that's assuming you have million in the first place. Option 5. There is one more way. It's a path to solid, ongoing income that successful authors, songwriters, musicians, actors, and performing artists follow. You produce work, usually in the form of intellectual property, that pays a pipeline of recurring income via royalties, also known as residual income or passive income. Unfortunately, very few of us have a best-selling book or a record or a brilliant invention in us. Only a very elite group of gifted people has a God-given talent to become the next Thomas Edison or Stephen King. But you know what? There is a way that you, whoever you are, whatever your sex or race or family background or social status, whatever your education or past history of success or failure in any endeavor, can begin and earn enduring, residual-like income right now, starting today. It's called network marketing or multi-level marketing. And before you say or think another thing, I want you to give me a chance. No, scratch that. I want you to make the chance for yourself to take a look at network marketing and see what it has to offer you. You've got everything to gain. In earlier chapters, you've learned how our entire world is filled with pyramids, good ones, bad ones, legal ones, illegal ones. Doesn't the fact that all these businesses and social and cultural institutions like schools, colleges, government, churches, and yes, even families are all multi-level pyramids tell you something interesting? The fundamental structure or shape has nothing to do with an enterprise being good or bad, does it? Rather, it's what people do with it. How they apply the natural pyramid principle of value flowing down in direct proportion to power, in the form of dollars or votes. Following up that makes a difference. What does that mean for you? Just this. How you make use of what's available to you is your choice. And I believe the best possible option available to you today is network marketing. I am going to show you and tell you what network marketing is and what it is not. I want you to understand this business. I want you to compare it to all the other ways of earning a living we've talked about and see how it measures up. I want you to look at network marketing and see if it will provide you the security and freedom you need to capture and keep your American dream. You got little to lose, and if what I say about network marketing is true, think for just a moment about what you might have to gain.